It's the newest platformer game on the NES in almost 15 years, Battle Kid Fortress of Peril. Combine the games Mega Man, Metroid, and I Wanna Be the Guy, and have one guy by the name of Civac program it, that's right, one guy, and you have what may be the best homebrew NES game your money can buy. For starters, let's look at what you get. And yes, you heard right, this is an NES game. The game comes on an actual NES cartridge, so whip out your Nintendo and have an old school game night. You also get a full color manual as well. Way to feel retro. So, who is Battle Kid? He's a guy by the name of Timmy who is off to an island to check out an unknown group of people building a super mech, which at its full power could lead to certain destruction and doom. Before setting off, Timmy puts on a prototype combat suit, which has the ability to collect power-ups to add to its arsenal of abilities, like falling slowly, breathing underwater, and the double jump. The game isn't linear, rather it's one big maze like Metroid, so you'll need these power-ups as well as some keys to progress further into the fortress on the island, and you'll need to defeat the 6 guardians of the fortress entrance to challenge the super mech. Now for those of you who think 8-bit games are easier, this game is here to prove you wrong. One hit and you're dead. There are checkpoints every 5 rooms or so, but regardless there are no hit points. Now that doesn't mean the game isn't fair. It's not like the game I Wanna Be the Guy, where you have unseen stuff coming from nowhere and killing you. Everything lethal is in plain sight, so if you can't beat the game, there's no one to blame but yourself. Take the third boss for example. It may have quite literally taken me 100 tries to beat the third boss, but once you learn the attack patterns, it's all about endurance. And while the game is challenging, every time you hit a checkpoint and die, you'll be given a new password, but only on the easy and normal difficulties. All the other difficulties have no passwords, but rather it's how many continues you're given. But on unfair mode, you only have one continue. Yes, you did hear me right. One continue, that's it. Oh, and the music and graphics? They're great too. If you like platforming games, definitely buy this game. Old school gamer, you should also buy it. And you should also buy it to support the homebrew community so that we can have more games like this in the future. So actually, you should buy 3 copies. Well, not really, but you get the idea. If you have an NES that still works, add this game to your collection. You won't regret it. Or just go and buy an NES just to get this game.